Google's new Pixel tablet is a game-changing device. It doubles as both a smart home hub and a take-anywhere tablet. Versatility is the Google Pixel tablet's ultimate strength, and the more I use it, the more I realize you can do a whole lot more with the device, including some things I didn't mention in my initial review. So, new Google Pixel tablet owners and potential future users, here's the lowdown on the things you can do with this $699 Canadian tablet and dock combo, and if you have a way that you would like to use it or are using it, let me know in the comments. Like any Android tablet, you can see just how customizable your Pixel tablet is by taking a trip to the Settings app. You can change the looks, color scheme, screensaver widgets, and more. Long pressing an empty space in the home screen brings up a convenient pop-up menu where you can change the wallpaper, add or remove widgets, or change the home screen settings. And long pressing on a widget allows you to customize that particular widget so you can see the other Pixel exclusive options. The Google Assistant is more than 7 years old or so, and Google continues to improve it as more people rely on AI and chatbots for quick but more accurate information and help. The Google Pixel tablet here offers numerous ways you can call up the Google Assistant so you can get quick access to things like your weather reports, news updates, and recommendations. You can also carry out tablet operations and issue smart home commands and other things, all just by talking to your tablet. Just hit up the Settings app to see your Assistant options. You can open the Assistant by pressing and holding the power button or using voice commands, even if your tablet's locked. If you know all the names and particular commands of your Google Home supported smart home devices, you should be able to control all of them straight from the Google Pixel tablet here using the Google Assistant. But if you prefer getting a visual overview of your smart home constellation, you can do that by docking the Pixel tablet to the speaker dock. Open the Google Home app to see your smart devices grouped in categories like lighting or cameras. This home section also lists any other devices you'll set as favorites, so you can quickly make adjustments like changing a light's brightness, tinkering with your smart thermostat, or checking your door's front camera. Naturally, Google pre-installed Gmail in the Pixel tablet, allowing you to send emails from any Google account you want linked to your tablet. The Pixel tablet doesn't have a SIM card slot, so while you can't send any SMS text messages, you can use the Google Messages app to send chats by tying it to a Google Pixel phone. Unlike some Android tablets, the Google Pixel tablet here allows you to add additional users so they can each have their own personalized screens. Just fire up the Settings app and go to System followed by Multiple Users. You can add, remove, update, or give each user different permissions. There's also child profiles too. Google Pixel tablet's big display is large enough to run 2 apps side by side. You can bring up this multitasking feature by opening up one of the apps you wish to use and then swiping up from the bottom and holding until the app slightly zooms out, revealing previews of your other recent apps. Tap the split option and choose your second app to open in the other half of the screen. Just about all existing and recently updated apps on the Google Play Store should work with the Google Pixel tablet, but many apps do scale poorly on the bigger screen, so your user experience may vary. Android's tablet-optimized app ecosystem still does lag behind iOS's, but at least you can now filter app selection by heading to the tablet section of your Google Play Store. Google also made a recent update in the Android developers blog, promising to make it easier to find Android apps for bigger screens, which is certainly a step in the right direction. You can turn your tablet into a home speaker. Once docked, you can play music to the big and more powerful speaker on the dock, and of course you can ask Google to play DJ for you too. Unlike Amazon's Echo Show smart home assistants, the Pixel tablet supports YouTube Music as well. Like some TVs running the Google TV or Android TV operating system, the Pixel tablet has Chromecast functionality baked right in. This means you can open an app supporting Chromecast, I'm thinking YouTube, and beam the footage directly to your Pixel tablet screen and continue watching from there. The best part is that you don't even need an Android phone to take advantage of this technology, since the YouTube app supports casting. The feature goes both ways too, since you can cast the Pixel tablet screen to a Chromecast or Android TV. Google's video communication service, Google Meet, works with just about any Android device, but the Pixel tablet is one of the several in-house apps designed to take advantage of the tablet's HD camera and its Tensor G2 chip. When you initiate a Google Meet call with another user, you'll also notice how the app will automatically adjust the lighting to keep you looking good. Of course, not everyone has Google Meet, and if your friends or colleagues prefer a more popular platform like Zoom, you can easily switch to that by just downloading Zoom from the Google Play Store. And video calls look good with the tablet's 8-megapixel 1080p front-facing camera. If you don't have one of the cool Google Pixel smartphones like the Fold or the 7 Pro, you can leave it to the Pixel tablet to scratch that Magic Eraser itch. Magic Eraser is a Pixel exclusive feature that harnesses the Tensor chip and Google Photos to remove objects you don't want in a picture. It's amazing just how quickly it works in a single step. Other nifty photo editing tricks are available too for the Pixel tablet and other Pixel devices, including the ability to unblur photos. The Pixel tablet's aspect ratio isn't quite ideal for reading books in portrait mode, but that shouldn't stop you from doing the occasional read using the Books section of your Google Play Store. You can read up on the latest news using Google News or your favorite newsreader app. The fairly high-resolution 1600 by 2560 display is really good for reading. If you like binge-watching YouTube or have a big movies and TV collection on Google Play, the Pixel tablet and its included speaker dock give you options for watching videos, movies, or TV. Being an Android tablet, you can also install Amazon Prime Video, Netflix, or almost any other streaming service, except Apple TV, of course. The Pixel tablet is a refreshing leap forward, combining two smart gadgets into one versatile device. The best way to make the price tag feel worthy is to really put its many features to good use. Check out the full review of the Pixel tablet here, or see what a Google Home Hub device can do for you right now.